Greetings from Gladtown. I'm Veronica here at the Glad Shop in downtown Littleton, New Hampshire, and I hope this video message finds you well and healthy during these challenging times. We at the Glad Shop are working hard to protect our Pollyanna spirit and keep the glad vibe high by playing the glad game. We were just talking about how Eleanor Porter, the author of Pollyanna, grew up here in the late 1800s and how times must have been tough then too. And Eleanor persevered through her writing. She wrote over a dozen novels and short stories dealing with some of the topics that were in the 1800s then that were pretty tough times too. Of course, her most popular book, Pollyanna, gives the simple message of a little girl who comes to a town and teaches everyone to find one thing to be glad about each day. So we're playing the glad game here, and we hear sometimes like, oh, how can you be a Pollyanna and so cheerful during this time? And if you look at the book, you can see that Pollyanna had a tough life too. It wasn't so easy. She was a little orphan. She lost her parents. She had to move into a town where she didn't know anyone and live with a grouchy aunt, and everyone was cranky. And she just taught the simple message of finding one thing to be glad about each day. That message worked back then, and it works with us today. So today I'm glad to see that the sun is shining for the first time in a few weeks. I'm glad to have my colleague Allie here helping me with the videos and decorating our Glad Shop so it's ready for your next visit. We're working on some new products. I'm excited about our Pollyanna rainbow prisms. It's one of my favorite chapters in the book when Pollyanna discovers how the chandelier in Mr. Pendleton's house reflects and brings the sunlight in and sprinkled rainbows all around his room to brighten up his dreary old house. So the Pollyanna rainbow prisms are on sale in our Go Littleton shop online store. Another fun product this winter has been the patches. We're finding that people are sewing them onto their masks to try and share a little gladness throughout this pandemic, which we know isn't easy, but every little bit helps. So, thank you again for visiting us here at the Glad Shop and all your encouragement. We again hope you're playing the glad game, and let us know what you are glad about today. Send us an email just with one little thing that you can find to be glad about, and we'll all work together to keep our glad vibe high. So thanks again for joining us, and be glad.